guys, Dr. Casey here. This is another patient spotlight. This is Griff. He's a little bit bigger than I am.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So y'all know I'm a chiropractor, you know I'm a board certified nutritionist. So I just wanted to do a patient spotlight with Griff because you've been a patient for
7 years.
It's been 7?
Yeah, 2016.
Okay, so
almost 8.
Almost 8. Okay. So we met at I was doing a talk.
Yeah, like a presentation for one of those.
Like corporate wellness. We were at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
That's what I was doing. We were doing a talk. And so then afterwards, he came up to me and he's like, hey, you're a chiropractor. Let me talk to you about a few things. So have you been to a chiropractor before?
No, you were the first chiropractor I had seen. My body was kind of in need of some work at that time. And because I'm lifting weights constantly and putting myself through the ringer, so it was good timing that I met you that day.
Yeah. So you guys can see he's not my size, and you played high school football, college football.
College football, University of Albany in New York, and then bodybuilding since 2015. So
yeah. So you put your body through a lot.
Yeah.
So I know that, but they don't know that. That's why we're doing this. So, what is probably the biggest takeaway that you've had from this office, or just learning from me since you've been a chiropractic patient for 7 years?
Yeah, learning from you, I would say, just the quicker I address issues, the better I'm going to be in the long term.
Yeah.
So initially I came in because of some back pain, and we got that figured out pretty quickly. But sometimes I'll have an elbow flare up, a shoulder flare up, something with like a hip or an ankle, and you make all that stuff better. So it's like, tell you what's going on, and then you help me function and feel better.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell him, okay, so he has like partially a bionic arm now because in March?
Middle of March. Yeah.
What happened in March?
I was moving heavy furniture, and the bicep just completely snapped, basically, and tore the tendon.
And the first person you reached out to...
this one.
I could not do surgery. I am good at what I do, but I could not make a bicep like magically attached back to the forearm. But I helped you find somebody to take care of that, and now you're back to the gym.
Yeah, feeling good, feeling 95%. So that's good in my book for now.
So in your day-to-day, with your low back issue, when you first came in, you were not able to squat, you were not able to do leg press because your back would flare up. Yeah, so you were using improper form.
Right, exactly.
And so then what was happening with his improper form, he was really compensating, and so his low back was leading to all this stuff going on up here, which then we found out also was probably an injury from college football.
Probably.
Hitting somebody.
Exactly.
Wrong. Right? So also, I just want to touch base real quick. A lot of people have a misconception that a little tiny person like my size can't take care of somebody this size. What do you have to tell them about that?
Yeah, she beats me up better. Well, I asked for it. So, yeah, better than anyone I could have imagined her size could. So that is not an issue whatsoever. Wherever my aches and pains are, she's freaking strong too. So you get the job done very, very well.
Well, and I think too, because I was an athlete and I'm still currently an athlete and you're an athlete, so we just get that's an easy thing to figure out, right?
Exactly. That's important too. You've lived it and I live it, and that's kind of where we meet halfway and figure out how to best get me back to where I need to be if I'm not.
Yeah. And your next show is
sometime next year. Yeah. We're gonna get on stage next year. Like Dr. Casey said, the bicep is it's getting back to form. So once I feel 100% with that, we'll be back on stage. But I'm really grateful for you and just helping me train as hard as I can throughout the majority of the year with as little setbacks as possible.
Yeah. And that's the thing, when you do have a setback, sometimes I ask him to step it down for about a week.
You asked me.
I ask. It doesn't mean no. You learned your lesson.
Yeah,
you actually learned your lesson.
That's true.
Right. So now he knows. But that it's a learning process. And so I think one of the things is not all healthcare providers take the time to get to learn their patient and kind of what makes them tick. And I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I'm just trying to settle you down for about a week, let your body heal, so now you can go be a beast again.
Exactly. That's what I need at the end of the day. So,
right?
Yeah, thank you for recognizing that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, and thank you for sending patients my way. Because it's just part of it, right?
Always.
If you're feeling lousy, you don't want when you're feeling lousy, like you just don't really care about anybody else. But when you're starting to feel better, you're like, oh, if this worked for me, maybe this can work for all these other people.
Absolutely.
And especially, and he does personal training as well. What's your
Peak or Freak Fitness.
Peak or Freak,
Yeah.
Peak or Freak Fitness.com,
Yep.
right? But you also have to be at your peak health to work.
Right, exactly. I mean, being active, training clients and spotting people. I want to feel confident that my body's going to allow me to, work with them the best that I can. So yeah, it's a two-way street. It's work and it's obviously, just a lifestyle as well.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand. You're very good at modeling leadership. Like, you do by example. You don't just tell people what to do. You lead by example. And I think that's really a testament, because not a lot of people do that. So, anyway, I know we've been talking a long time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you're feeling better. We're going to keep you rocking and rolling until I'm no longer breathing, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd say at this rate.
All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.